projectors, and you've got a number 5 computer that makes sure they're all running at the same time, so there's no blurry images. So let me bring this around, guys. You can see all the weather. Let me bring this around, and you can all see the weather all the way across the world. You see the rain over there in Asia, and then in the United States you can see the weather over there. Now look at the very bottom where it says satellite IR. You see there's a date. It gives you the date. So this is June the 18th. You see the date, and then I can bring it up all the way to today. So these are weather satellites that are looking at the images. Let me bring this all the way to today. There you go. There's today. So you can see the rain in Asia, and let me bring this around so that people can see the weather over the United States. There's rain coming up towards us. You see this rain? So all these are areas where there's a lot of rain. Now let me show you some other things on this. Let me show you this movie here.
Welcome to NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. Putting ideas into space, bringing knowledge home. Our mission? To better understand Earth from space. To study the sun's effect on Earth and solar systems. To identify the hazards and resources for human exploration. To study our solar system and the universe. We are a major U.S. laboratory for developing and operating unmanned scientific spacecraft, and have the facilities and expertise to design, build, and test the required software and hardware. We have the nation's largest assembly of scientists and engineers working together. We operate and track satellites. We are the heart and brains of NASA communications. We collect, analyze, and distribute scientific data around the world. And we are explorers. Get ready for our new and future launches. You are here at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center.
Have many of you guys flown up aeroplanes within a 24-hour period? One day, that's how many planes are flying. So all those little green things you see moving are actual aeroplanes. So you can see over in the United States, the planes coming from England over to the United States and going back to England. Over here you see over in Asia, look at all these little planes. 3,000 planes are flying. So you can see only 300,000 planes are flying with flights here. So each of these are representing planes. So we actually are in space, we have a space shuttle that can actually look at these planes that are flying. So I'm going to take this around so you can see this. Look at all the planes that are flying. Let me bring this down, guys. There you go. Look at line from England, although you have to come over to where you guys are. It's a place line from England all the way to the United States and back. So this is within the 24-hour period we're watching the planes flying. Look at all the planes are flying, guys. There are a lot of planes. See all those planes there? Let me bring this around so you guys can see it over there.
Thank you.
And then nighttime, still darkness. That's nighttime. See all the flights at night there. So all these planes are flying in the daytime and nighttime. A lot of planes are flying. And let me show you this, guys. You know what pollution is, guys? All that smoke. This is what we can see from space. This is what we call black. See the blue stuff on the other side of the globe? And over here? All that is smoke. Now it's blue because we colored it blue. It's supposed to be black, but it's hard to see that with the blue sea. All that blue stuff you see floating is smoke coming from the factories, especially over in Asia and China. This smoke is what they burn a lot of coal in China to produce to power the power plant to make those t-shirts you wear. All that smoke is coming all the way across the globe. This is bad for your health, guys. If this smoke gets into your lungs, you have, like, how many guys have asthma? You have asthma breathing? This is smoke that can cause a lot of asthma problems. You see that all the smoke coming from the different parts of the world? Over here in Africa, that's where they're burning trees to clear for farmland. And when they cut down the trees to clear for farmland, then they burn the trees. All that smoke from setting the trees on fire, it's going in the ants, it's going all the way across the globe, guys. So you see all this? That's all smoke going across the globe. So this is happening right now. Let me show you this, guys. These are dust storms. You see all that orange stuff? That's dust coming from the Sahara Desert over there, and then from over here, from China. See this big desert here? All this sand and dust coming from China all the way to the US. Right now, where you are sitting in the back, guys, you can see the dust coming from China all the way across the US. This is dust coming from Africa all the way to South America. So that, again, is also bad for your health. So we're watching from space all the pollution. Now, dust storms is not man-made, it's just nature. Actually, we're cutting down a lot of trees and a lot of the jungles, and we're not replanting the trees. So a lot of that soil becomes very dry and eventually becomes dust storms. Now, let me show you this, guys. This is sulfate. This is coming from cars that use diesel fuel. When we reduce oil, we get this chemical called sulfur. This is also in the sky. Now, you can't see this stuff because it's invisible, but in space, we have space that can look at all the smoke that's coming in, the pollution coming from the factories over there. If I put this all together, guys, look at that. That's all the pollution that's in the air right now. Dust storms, sulfur. Over here is the United States, down below is South America. So I'm bringing this over to where you guys are. You see South America there, and North America on top? All these are pollution that's in the sky. So we've got to look for other ways to produce fuel. Besides using oil, we're going to use the solar power, wind power. So this is what we do at Power. We do a lot of seeing from space of all the pollution in the sky. But let me show you this. This is a really good movie on Jupiter, guys. Let me show you right here.
Collected this remarkable sequence in 1979. Movies of Jupiter are exceedingly rare.
Approaching Perry axis.
Most visiting spacecraft simply use Jupiter's immense gravity as a slingshot for journeys elsewhere.
Low gain antenna online. Spectral analysis complete.
Churning skies of roiling clouds compel the attention of even casual visitors. Jupiter's face is an opaque, seething mask, ever-changing, revealing nothing of the small, dense core tens of thousands of miles below.
Hydrogen helium atmosphere.
The planet's extraordinary rotation speed keeps the grinding sky in constant motion. The huge planet makes a complete revolution in just 10 hours,
Enhancing image.
compared to 24 on our little Earth. Winds howl constantly at almost 300 miles per hour.
Vector analysis.
With that much wind, strange things are bound to blow around.
Atmospheric anomaly detected.
Like this, the famous red spot. The red spot is a rotating high-pressure system, weather in other words. And it's a storm that's been churning for